There is a beautiful hadith that I would like to share with you, inshallah, today, right now, which I included in my dua. First time in my life, in even my life, I said, Allahumma aasilnaa. What is aasilnaa? Oh Allah, aasilnaa. I got it from this hadith, authentic hadith. عن أبي عنبة رضي الله عنه أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال إذا أحب الله عبدا عسله. قالوا وما عسله يا رسول الله؟ قال يوفقه لعمل صالح ثم يقبضه إليه. أو كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم. The hadith goes this way. On the authority of Abu Inba radiallahu anhu, he said, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, if Allah loves someone, He will make ta'sil for him. So the Sahaba said, what is ta'sil? Assalahu in Arabic means he dips him in honey. Literally. He dips him in honey, like you dip something in honey. They said, Ya Rasulullah, what does that mean? The Prophet said, Allah will give him a good deed to do at the end of his life, and He catches him on it. You start taking care of orphans and you die like that. You start praying duha a lot and you die like that. You start loving the Quran, attending classes, and you die like that. I think Sister Nana is one of them. Allah gave her Quran class and then He took her. So may Allah give us something like that, something special to do, of good. You start doing something good and then you die. You die on it, meaning still doing those things. Project, something. Say, I mean, this is very important hadith. I never heard this. I just read it today. Hasalahu. He dips him in honey. The Sahaba said, how can he dip him in honey, O Messenger of Allah? What do you mean? He said he gives him tawfiq to do something good. So look for something good to do and ask Allah to catch you on it. Anything good. Anything good. Good. Anything new to you. To you.
Sheikh, what does the ta'sil have? What is it?
Honey, khalas, He dips you in paradise. Because there is another hadith that explains this, which is the most tested human being on earth, the one who has seen nothing good in his life, from the moment his mother gave him birth until he died. He saw nothing but diseases, wars, famine, hunger, never ate a full meal or hot meal. There are people like that. And then he dies. When Allah dips him just like this in paradise, he forgets all the suffering. And he says, I never suffered in my life. He forgets just a dip. And vice versa, the opposite, for someone who grew up in nothing but, mashallah, favors and bounties and privileges. That person, when Allah dips him, just a dip of split of second in Jahannam, he will forget all the good things that happened to him in this dunya. One dip, let alone when He throws him all the way there. So, my sisters, this is why we need to learn. What is coming is bigger. Good or bad is huge. It's so huge we can't comprehend, because we cannot even comprehend the first sky. The sky that we see, we cannot comprehend how big it is. So we need this kind of reminders, because there are very few people who remind us of Allah today. Very few. There are people ready to call you and tell you that there is a sale in Babylon. And the sale, you think you're going to buy one apple. You're going to buy a Birkin bag. The sale is 150,000. Allahu Akbar. You see what I mean? So, there are people who remind you only of the dunya. Very few people remind you of Allah. Very few people tell you sabar. Sabar, my sister, you know, things, if it's a cloudy day, good days coming, things, very few people. All right, so I wanted to start with this beautiful thing that, share it with. I hope you're sharing the knowledge, whatever I give you, not only on WhatsApp, with your friends. Teach them. Pass on. And that's how you keep the knowledge. You remember when you give, by the way. Okay.